see it. Ah, good boy. Good boy. And again, he felt to have a little bit of a wobble and a tiny bit of hesitation, but as you can see with him being enthusiastic, with narrows, make sure that you keep the rein contact right from the point of takeoff. In fact, slightly after the point of takeoff. I see quite a lot of people come to a corner or come to a narrow fence and ride it as though you would a show jump, that sometimes in front of the fence you'd quietly soften your hand, or when you've seen that perfect magical stride, all of a sudden you say, whew, there it is, and they've nipped out. You really want to get the feeling that you've got them. I always think of it as in the middle of a corridor. So you've got them, whatever way they go, you keep them in the middle of the corridor. So if you feel that they slip right, you can quietly bring them back left. And I mean corridor by in between your hands and your legs. So my hands will be a little bit wider, and I'll hopefully have the same amount of distance between my reins. My legs will be wrapped around him and definitely on, so that you really feel you've got quite a firm contact. It's not a heavy contact, but the contact's really taut. And once you've got the front legs over, then that's the time to soften. Again, you don't want to be jumping up the neck. A lot of people sort of get a little bit fold orientated. To me, you want to stay in the saddle on the point of takeoff as long as you possibly can. Again, we'll just jump a couple of times till he feels confident and straight with it. Ooh. And again, he's enthusiastic, he dodged a little bit. We'll try it this way and see how straight he really is. Ooh, good boy. And that's the nice thing about him, that I thought to myself, coming in, absolutely no chance we'll run out of this. Because on the way in this way, it feels a little bit wobbly, but he's always thinking about turning right after the fence rather than the barrel. The barrel is easy. Boy. So again, I'll turn him left, just to get that little habit out of it. I'll jump it once more. Kath, if you want to drop the poles. Actually, I'll just jump it once more this way, and then you drop the poles onto the floor. See if he sees his way out this way. Level, level, hands and legs. Good boy. And obviously, with your 4-year-old, you don't stick a barrel on its end and say jump it. Even with poles at the side, we often start with it on its side, and more often than not, I'll just jump it once more. See if we can jump it once more like that. Might have shot myself in the foot here. Okay, just stick it on its side, Catherine. I'm going to work backwards here a little bit. But just to show you at home, if you are preparing for your pre-novice or intro or whatever it may be, perfect, and then the poles hop back on. I'd always start the young horses off like with the barrel like that, obviously. And okay, it depends on the mentality of the horse, it depends on how much they've jumped. But to me, you're better coming in a very, very slow walk. Boy, squeezing and up. He got left behind. Yes, I did. Look to me, you're best squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And Neil's just jumped it on his end. Boy. Boy. And to me, just getting the idea across, don't worry, I mean, I don't yak him in the mouth, but I sit behind him, and yeah, I get left behind, but making sure, don't take any pictures of this, getting sure that they get to the other side. And then I come in a really, really slow jog. Slow jog, slow jog, slow jog. Good boy. Him being enthusiastic, great. And then back over and walk. Again, sitting behind them. Good boy. That's it. And you're just getting to the point that they almost take you over the barrel rather than you always using the pace and always saying, you are going. It's a little bit the same when I'm teaching them to do ditches. I'd never ever, with a young horse to start with, school ditches out of walk. I'd always walk up to it, let them poke and look into it, then pop over, and just walk to the ditches again and again and again. Similar sort of style, soft hand when they take off, but sitting behind them. Good boy. And that's starting to feel a lot smoother now. That's quite a few, even good advanced horses, that you walk to ditches and they stop and poke and don't have a clue what they're doing. Because they're always used to relying on the speed to get them over everything. To me, if you want to teach them to be confident, to be really successful when they're eventing, they need to learn to be able to judge things and trust things for themselves. So they want to learn to look down into a ditch, judge the distance, say, oh, it's okay, and then pop over it. Good boy. Okay.